Can also show what the hunter badges do, because we picked up a few of them already. But let's deal with the gem first. Oh, Garmin, you're back.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say? One of the holy chalices at town.
The chalices he's talking about are the chalices we need for another place in this game, which we can access over via these things. These are the chalice dungeons, which are like, they're completely optional, you don't need to do them, but there is more content, especially more story content or lore content in there. As always when I'm playing these games, I'm not too heavy on the lore because there are people in the internet who can explain it way better than I can. So if you're interested in the whole story and lore, check out Vati Vidya or Epic Namebro, or like apparently like there must be thousands of different others who explain the lore of this game. It's worthwhile. Yeah, the game is amazing. We had a conversation about this on the Discord earlier. This music is just you're a bit lost on the plot. Yeah, I would recommend Vati Vidya or Epic Namebro. If you want to watch a good playthrough, watch Epic Namebro's playthrough. He explains stuff along the way, and it's a pretty detailed playthrough. Vati is the best, right? Vati is so good. I love him. I love him so much. And his voice and everything, like, Vati's a really good guy. He also explains a lot about Dark Souls lore. That's his thing, you know.
Well, what is it? Very well, then.
I think I want to go to 20 on my skill. Let's see what we can get here. Throwing us pebbles. Handlander is not anything we need right now. We don't need this. Oh, the cleaver is strength and not skill. Well, the more you know. Threaded cane is C scaling. Okay. I'm not too sure on the builds, but I want to go with a skill character, honestly, and the other stuff I usually do well around it. As I said, I'm pretty casual in these games, so I always exclusively play like no gimmicky builds. Like I go straight for one kind of stat that I buff a lot, and like I want to use skill weapons because I don't exactly like most of the strength weapons, at least minus DLC. There are some good ones in the DLC, but yeah, that's what I'm going for at the moment. More vitality, more endurance, and skill at probably 25, but 20 is fine for the moment. Yeah, we could buy the Yharnam Hunter gear, but we only have 1,500, and we don't really need that, to be honest. Actually, what I'm going to do, yeah, Ludwig's Holy Blade is one of the best weapons. Especially like design-wise and gameplay-wise, I love it as well. Come on, let's just buy blood vials. And what I'm gonna do as well is use the 2 Madman's Knowledge I got. There is a thing that you might never realize until way later in the game. Having more insight can change things in the game. This shop hasn't been here before. It only appears when you got 10 insight. And you can buy items with insight here. What I'm going for is, you can also buy boss armor. What I'm going for is gas coins stuff, because it's going to do something useful for us later, and B, it's kind of good. Oh, doesn't it disappear? I thought it was 10 inside, so maybe I'm misremembering. That could be a thing. As I said, I forget stuff. There we go. Doesn't look too bad, right? It's a styler gas coin. He is. There's also, like usual in gas coin games, in Dark Souls games or Soulsborne games, lore hidden in the item descriptions. Apparently, he was not a member of the famous healing church because of his title. But yeah, as I said, if you want lore, if you want plot, it's not going to be explicit, and even if you've seen everything in the game, you're not gonna have a clue. Pebble has the best lore description? Hang on. Don't remember that. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, man. Okay. Tomb of Uden. Quite thrilling. It also, like, this is the thing, because eyes, inside eyes and stuff are quite a thing in this game. Some people say the pebble looks like an eyeball. If you look at it, like, with this small mark in it. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that could actually be a thing, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I just teleported to the wrong bonfire, I almost said. I think so, but it's not too bad. We'll just go up here. Quite thrilling indeed. Okay. Cathedral Ward. So this is one of the places again where I don't exactly know which is the best way to proceed, so you're going to see me stumble around for a little bit probably. Just smack me in the face. Oh well, he's not even attacking. No, he's attacking. I fucked up the visceral attack. Feels bad, man. Oh, is that a thing? Like as in they do get more eyes? It's also a thing that happens here. And if you happen to have, I think, 40 inside, you would be able to see what causes this. So that's what happens. Like, this is what I mean when I say insight changes the game. But apparently there's something with eyes. The more insight you got. I didn't know that. Amazing view ahead. Oh, really? Damn, I never noticed that. Okay, thanks for the tip. I'm gonna look out for that. Oh, cool. I did not know that. Okay, so inside changes can change how the game looks quite a lot. I think this is the right way, right? But this is progress, I think. But there's a lot more you can do here. I want to get some more of these shards. And I hate these guys. If you attack their legs enough, they're gonna break. Ouch. But you can also just kill them. I think down there is completely optional. Finally you can do it again. You've been waiting for that all night. Oh no, here would be progress as well if you bought that one item from the shop for 10,000, but we will get there at some other point anyway, so there's no point in doing that. Okay, let's pebble that guy. Come on over here. Don't I have... Or did I shoot already 3 times? Oh, I shot already this game. Yeah. Sometimes I just miss. Okay, there we go. Dueling is your favorite thing to do, isn't it, Buteo? Come over here. I always wonder if this guy has different windups because he has a different weapon. Weapon, quote unquote. Because I always seem to have trouble dealing with him. No, it's not a cow. These guys do like to moo, I guess. No jumping, sorry. I say as I get jumped by the crows. Yeah, I think just the binoculars here. Yeah. You've won, congrats. Have 100 Lobatas. You're just losing and losing and losing, aren't you? Nope, thank you, don't jump on me. 3 bloodstone shards, oh yeah. Okay, do I go for the knowledge here first? I think I do. I think I do. Oh, there it is. Whoops. Ooh. I wonder why I had so much trouble with that guy sometimes. It's a shame that I missed the... There was a like a spider-like thing, and they drop bloodstone shards when you kill them. A pity I didn't get it. Is there another one here? I don't remember. No. And then we remember this door being Yeah, some people try to find out what's behind this door, but there's really nothing behind this door. Nothing of value anyways. So your hunter hunt beasts, it's complicated. We only know that we need to seek pale blood, whatever that is. And yeah, we are a hunter apparently. And hunters do hunt beasts. Like if you remember the first boss, that was a so-called cleric beast. And at the moment we are apparently fighting... Oh, it connects back to the cleric beast bridge. Oh yeah, that was it. But it doesn't really benefit from anything. It never opens anyway, so... Like most of the enemies you could classify as beast, even the normal villagers. But we don't know exactly what we are hunting for, right? If you remember the guys with the big saws and the guys with the spear thingies, they look like beasts, right? And they are beasts. That's actually the villagers slowly transforming into the beasts, because... Yeah, we're gonna see some more beasts later. Actually, quite soon, I should say. But let's explore a little bit more first. It's complicated to explain. Basically, there's loads of beasts. Like with these guys, I'm not even sure. I don't think you could call them beasts. They are members of the healing church, apparently. Oops. And yeah, that's all there is to them at the moment. We don't really know. We don't really know what this is about. These crows are beasts as well. And I mean, you've seen it when we fought Gascoigne, the second boss. He transformed into like a beast-like form. So transformation seems to be a thing as well. We will find out later, but not really. You will never know for sure, at least, but there's hints in the item descriptions. Like if you want to grasp the whole story, you basically would have to read a lot of the item descriptions, because as usual in those Souls games, there is a lot of stuff in the item descriptions. That was way too late. Oh. Let's visceral attack them. So we get a better chance of dealing with them. There we go. That's more like it. And here we get the only shield in the game. Eileen the Crow, I encountered her. And I think at some point we need to go back to the place where we fought Gascoigne, right? And there's an important thing, Woof, about what Gascoigne said, because he said, before we fought him, he said something like, you're gonna become one of them as well. So, is the blood causing us to transform? Why is everybody so mad at us? Also, the Uden guy talked about a scent that we apparently have on us. So, what's the deal with that? It's... yeah. It's difficult. It's really difficult to explain. Wooden shield is quite funny. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. And the shit really sucks. Like... they want to tell you, don't use a shield. It's not going to do you any good. They are mad because you're a boosted mercy main? Yeah. I know, right? Okay, I'm quite low on bullets, but I don't really need them at the moment. So, let's do progress. Like, I'm sorry that I have to give answers like that, but... as I said, I'm really not good in explaining the lore of this game. There's people who can do that way better than I can. And if you're interested, go watch a full playthrough or you know, look at lore videos. There's really some fucked up stuff coming later. Like, this is basic stuff, right? It's gonna get Lovecraftian. At least a bit. It's not, it's... I guess it's pretty obvious that this game takes inspiration from H.P. Lovecraft, right? Like, there is a lot of talk in the descriptions about the elders, the elder ones, and stuff like that. And that just is straight up Lovecraft. I don't know if I explained it well, honestly. People who know a huge deal about the lore are probably going to be like, yeah mate, but that's not the whole point. So if I would remember if this is good for anything. Except for me running into an obvious ambush. Oh, and more Madness knowledge, okay. What's happening in general? Okay, apparently, like, yeah, there's also a Night of the Hunt, which is called, and this is why there's only people who are armed on the outside. The Healing Church, who brought the blood ministration, so that what we got in the first place in the it is quite convoluted because it's like the Dark Souls gate is not very clear about what's going on, but that makes a charm as well. So there is a Night of the Hunt going on, and in the beginning we got a blood ministration, and this is a thing that the Healing Church, the so-called Healing Church, brought to the people. And so people use blood to heal themselves. And yeah, the people there have been hunters. We don't know that yet, I think. We are a hunter, and there's like some kind of guild of hunters. German was actually one of the first hunters, the guy in the hunter's dream. And the church, with Ludwig at the front, had hunters as well, who deviated from the ways that German did things. And now in this Night of the Hunt, the Healing Church recruited the townsfolk to help on the hunt. That's like the strangers, the people we see running around here with the rifles and the pitchforks. But somehow the beasthood seems to have affected them. And if you look at the first boss, the cleric beast, apparently a cleric turned into, like, a member of the Healing Church turned into this beast. So there is something fishy going on. That's my poor attempt of explaining so far what's going on. Obviously another trap here. Fighting two dogs at once is not fun. Whew. That went better than I expected to. And like the guys we encounter are going to be more and more and more fucked up. Hey Tech, how you doing, my friend? Are you feeling alright? Oh, now we can progress here. This opens something up. More Madman's knowledge. Oh, and I pressed X again. Feeling alright? That's good. Glad to hear it, my friend. And here we are going to meet another hunter.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you?
I am.
I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile blood.
So, vile blood is another term we learn
What
here.
say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Fire paper buffs a weapon with fire damage. You're the butler of Batman. And a new gesture.
Beast
Pray.
hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
The good blood. Heard that? Blood is so important in this game. The good blood guide your way.
There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral.
Okay.
And that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning.
Byrgenwerth, you remember that?
The tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. May the good
Byrgenwerth, right? We remember the term the Byrgenwerth spider who hides all kinds of rituals. That's what the note said. So we don't know what this is about, but apparently because something the scholars of Byrgenwerth, which is a college, found out, the Healing Church was founded because they, you know, figured out how to do the blood healing stuff. We will learn more about this a little bit later, and we will actually visit Byrgenwerth, but not today. That's not gonna happen today. It's quite a stretch until we get there. And Byrgenwerth is pretty important in the story overall. And yeah, so he talked about the tombs that every Byrgenwerth scholar knows about. And what that is about is this tomb are the chalice dungeons underneath the city, which we could use if we had a chalice, but we will find that one, a chalice later. More blood gemstones. Sorry, I keep saying gemstones for some reason. Oh, werewolf. That's more damage. That's more like it. And a parry. Nice. There we go. And bloodstone shot. Nice. We should be able to push our weapon to the next level, I think. I was about to say, did I miss an item? No. Just need to go back up there. Antidotes. Yeah, these are going to be very, very important in the next area. Especially against the next boss. Do you want me to read out more of the lore of the items? Or do you just want to go ahead with the gameplay? I can do either. Either is fine for me. I don't particularly mind or care. I care about your enjoyment of the stream, that is. So